Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Lean to Collective studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Show us those fireworks as you light up those buttons, light up the rectangle and the thumb. Give us the like, give us the subscribes, and of course, let us know what you're playing. Are you tailing? Are you fading? Are you playing a little Wimbledon tennis over there across the pond, perhaps? Whatever it is, let us know. And when you get them right, we will, of course, give you the much coveted shout out at the end of the next video. And if you get the most right, you will be the one, the only, the much revered, the much talked about, the legendary capper of the day, just like Lean to Collective was yesterday. Is he going to be able to defend his title today? Will the newcomer take it? We're going to have to wait just a little bit and find out. And of course, don't forget to check out the sites that pay our bills over there at Winners and Whiners and StatSalt.com. Deep dives into every game going on in America every single day. And for you New Jerseyites, make sure you check out our partner over there at PointsBet. Very cool site for all you betting fans, especially if you like nickel lines and the coolest of prop bets around anywhere. So, that being said, let's take a look at our recap of yesterday's action. We had the Boston-Toronto over. That was a push, and that was about as close as we got to a win all day long, as we had Detroit and Miami to win, the two lowest scoring teams in the major leagues. And in a shocking development, they didn't score any fucking runs. Wow, what a shocker. Tell me again why we're cold. I have no idea. And on the premium side, we were looking for runs and we got nada, as we had the Miami-Washington over 9, because losing one bet on that game wasn't enough. And then we had the Cleveland Indians, Kansas City Royals over 9, because of course you know the Royals, they're my hometown team, and if I don't know the Royals, well, I don't know shit. So yeah, there you go. Royals put up a grand total of 0 runs against the Cleveland Indians. So yeah, good times there. But we're moving on. We're moving on, and we're gonna do a special version of today's Deep 3. This is a tribute to the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, and more importantly, it's a tribute to the man that makes it all happen, the announcer George Shea. And if you've never seen George Shea do the introductions of the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest, please do yourself a favor. After you're done watching this video, just head over to the YouTube and Google Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest introductions, and you will find Mr. George Shea. And what I'm about to do will make a lot more sense. With that being said, here we go. All right. I almost look like a rakish Walter White gone to seed. If Walter White had not have died, this is what he'd look like right now, okay? So, all right, guys, here we go. You ready? From the earliest days, when God set the total on apples eaten in the garden at a half, and the serpent took the over, man has been constantly trying to trade his prognostication talents for the coin of the realm. From the oracle at Delphi to Edgar Casey, through Jimmy the Greek to the humble Homo sapien that stands before you today, throughout history, none have been more valued or revered than the ones who can predict the future course of events. It is with that awesome, yet at times crushing sense of history and responsibility that I bring you today's Deep 3. From literary icons Ebenezer Scrooge and Jean Valjean, through Japan and Germany after World War II, to the present-day Virginia Cavaliers, one word has been whispered breathlessly through the halls of time, and that word is redemption. Last year, Homer Bailey climbed the circular brown hill in the middle of a perfect green diamond 20 times. 19 times, when his toil and struggle had reached their conclusion, the Cincinnati Redlegs had fewer tallies on the scorecard than did their opponent. Only once did our hero with a mythical nom de guerre emerge victorious. Flash forward to 2019. and just a long single away from the confluence of the mighty Mo and the Kansas rivers, young Homer will again take the hill in the 20th century palace of lushness and waterfalls known simply as Kauffman Stadium. Before he hurls his first offering, he will stand alone and revel in the fact that he already has 7 victories on the season, just 2 less than his previous 4 fruitless seasons of frustration had wrought in the Queen City. And as he goes into his wind-up with the warm Missouri summer breeze and caresses his face with the words that all humans strive to hear, and that word is redemption. Royals, plus 105. Since that fateful day in the Elah Valley when a diminutive shepherd boy stood alone in the vast shadow of a Philistine giant, twirled his sling, and let loose a shot which struck the gargantuan right between the eyes, instantly sending him to the hereafter to account for his misdeeds in front of the God of Abraham, the world has loved an underdog. Fast forward to 2011, when a lanky youth stands alone on the mound of Haggerty High School in the town of Oviedo, in a state which can generously be described as the zenith of bad judgment and garish excess. That state is Florida. And that young hurler is Zach Eflin. And tonight, he will face a formidable opponent in the upstart Atlanta Braves and their talented youngster Mike Soroka. Will Eflin and the Phillies be up to the task on this very day that we celebrate the ultimate underdog victory between a scrappy bunch of colonists whose powdered coiffures belied a toughness and ingenuity that would soon become obvious to King George's redcoats, representing the city in which the grand experiment known as the United States of America was birthed from the undulating loins of Lady Liberty herself. We will back the downtrodden Phillies as they strike a blow for the Liberty Bell, for Independence Hall, for Geno's cheesesteaks, and indeed for America herself. Shortly after his birth, Joseph Christian Chestnut announced his presence by completely draining the breast milk from not only his mother, but from 3 other wet nurses called in to suckle young Joseph in a record time of 12 minutes. Throughout his life, he has continued to impress, first downing 42 jars of pureed peas in 14 minutes at the tender age of 9 months, 37 banana bomb pops in 8 minutes at age 6, and 24 boxes of now in laters in just 10 minutes, briefly making the company contemplate changing their name of the delicious treat to simply Nows. And once again, on the streets of Brooklyn, he will make his way to the stage, buoyed by the pounding strains of Baba O'Reilly and an introduction by George Shea, a man whose introductory oratory prowess is simply unequaled by any human in the annals of history, alive or dead. And on that stage, he will stand like a god among men, like a pit bull among chihuahuas, like the Patriots among the AFC. His focus will narrow to the dog, to the cup, and to the bun for exactly 10 glorious minutes. And at the end of the competition, Joey Jaws Chestnut will once again stand tall among his vanquished foes, and his incredible total of 76 hot dogs, yet another new world record. And as he holds the yellow belt aloft and the crowd chants his name, his very essence will be reduced down to one word, the word that all living beings long to hear, scheme to hear, and sacrifice all to hear. That word is Victor. All right. So, short version of that, I like, that was a lot of fun. It really was. I like I like the Royals plus 105. I like the Phillies for our doggy style pick at 151. I like Joey Chestnut over 73.5 hot dogs eaten, and I like Joey against the field. You're gonna have to lay 10 or 11. I don't give a shit. Nobody's touching him. I like all 3 of those plays. All right, guys, let's take a look at our shout outs, shall we? I need a drink. All right. We had a lot of guys do well today. A lot of our cappers did well. Congratulations. Kyle Z He got on Detroit in game one. Man, I was like, God, that's a terrible pick, Kyle. Where'd you ever hear that one? Sorry, brother. Kiss to the Gen. He likes the Deep-3 today. Sorry, brother. But he also had a decent pick on his own. He had Chicago Cubs team total over 4.5 that came in. He was also playing Houston team total over 7.5, and it looks like the well ran dry there in Colorado for at least one night. Lean to the Collective, our returning champion. He said, talking about the Diamondbacks last night, he said, how is that even possible? And if you didn't see that game, what a fine ending that was. Love to be an Arizona fan there as they walked 5 straight batters in the bottom of the 9th to score the tying and winning run. Oh my God, I'd have wanted to kill somebody if I was the manager. So today he had the Giants team total over 3.5 again. Excuse me. He had the Brewers and the Reds under 10. He had the A's on the money line. They lose in extras. He had the Red Sox and the Blue Jays along with us. We pushed on that one. He had the Astros. He ends up going 3-2-1 on the day. Plus 77. Not a bad day, Lean. C-Dub. Man, it is Soccer City for C-Dub. Everything's coming up C-Dub right now. Hey, C-Dub, by the way, I never asked you, dude. Did you get your shirt? Did you get your T-shirt I sent you? If you did, let me know how you liked it, because I like to pick out the ones myself, so let me know what you thought of the shirt. Anyway, C-Dub had a good day. He had Jamaica Mon versus USA over 2.5, plus 151. Nicely done, my friend. He had New York FC and the over 2.5 at plus 120. He had Minnesota and San Jose, both teams to score an over 2.5. That came in. He had Kansas City and Los Angeles, LAFC to win, plus 122. Nice job as they beat the shit out of Sporting KC at 5-1, I believe was the final on that one. And he missed on his combo play with Houston and the Red Bulls, both teams to score an over 2.5. However, still a fine day for C-Dub, 4-2 on the day, plus 293, the way I do my math. Mike Butler. Mike had a good day a couple days ago. Had a decent day yesterday. He said, bless the chat. Always like hearing the positivity from Mike. Very, very cool. Happy 4th, Mike. And he just had one play today. Played the Houston, Colorado over. You know what? I didn't hate that play. It's hot. The atmosphere is, that ball should be flying out of there on check swings. But it was the under jump up and bit us today. So better luck going forward, Mikey. Christopher Smith had Houston on the run line. He had the New York Yankees on the money line. Cleveland on the run line, Washington on the run line, and San Francisco on the money line. I believe I figured that out. Comes to 5-4, plus 60 on the day. You know what? I'm not sure I checked both those running lines. It may be a little better on that, Chris. The 5-4 is right, but Christopher, you maybe did a little better than that. I'm not sure I checked the run line price. I think I just gave you plus 100. John DiMartino again. Very, very complimentary. He said, nice job. He said, happy 4th to me. He said, I'm a Patriot. Absolutely, I am a Patriot. Oh, which brings me to a point that came up today. It hasn't come up yet. This is the first time it's happened. We had kind of a vaguely political statement, kind of somebody talking about the women's soccer team and their opinion on that. If you guys haven't noticed by now, I do zero political shit, all right? I know in these times, I know everybody has their own opinion about politics. I don't give a shit what it is. I don't give a shit if you're right. I don't give a shit if you're wrong. I only want to know if you pick the game right. That's all that matters to me. Or if you're left, if you're right, don't give a shit. Only one thing matters on this show, on this site, and that is beating the shit out of the bookies, all right? You want to argue politics? Plenty of places to do it. Where? Everywhere else on the internet. This is the one place I want to keep politics free. I like all of you guys. We all try to pitch in. We all fight for each other, and we all try to make sure that we're all better cappers and we're all beating the books. That's it, period. All right? So I gave kind of a gentle warning. I'm not going to ban anybody, and I know, like I said, it hasn't happened before, but I just wanted to mention it being the 4th of July. All right? So enough said about that. Kent P. Kent, he had a decent day. He had Houston minus 133, and he had that Chicago White Sox Detroit over 9.5. He missed on the Boston team total over 5.5, but he did go 2-1 on the day. Played all those for 2 units, so he goes 2-1 plus 180. So, Miguel and Nola, what's up, brother? Haven't heard Miguel. He's still hanging on there, man. He started with $1,000. He's up to 1188. not shabby at all. He had today, had a fine job. He had the Pirates, he had the Reds, he had the Indians, missed on the Dodgers run line. Still went 3-1 on the day, plus 192. So you doubled your profit in one day. How about that, bud? Now it's time to hang it up. Built the Last Warrior. So he was riding the over with Boston. He missed a couple. He had the Miami money line as well and the Arizona money line. Appreciate him putting in his comments. Keep him up, brother, and better days ahead for all of us. All right, so our honorable mention, profitable capitalists today, Miguel Inola, plus 192. Kent P, plus 180. Christopher Smith, plus 60. And Lean to Collective, back to defenders championship at plus 77. But our capper of the day, once again, is a soccer master. You know him, you love him. He is the footy fanatic around here. It is C-Dub, hitting a couple of value plays, going 4-2 at plus 293. C-Dub, congratulations, my friend. You are once again the capper of the day. All right, guys, thanks for indulging me. Doing something a little goofy there, having a little fun, appreciate it. And everybody have a safe and happy 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. And to all of our friends around the world that are not in America, have a safe and happy 4th of July anyway, regardless of whether you're going to be shooting off fireworks or not. All right? Everybody come back tomorrow to check us out. One piece, all 10 fingers and toes intact. I'd appreciate it. All right? You guys are the best. Take care, and we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Take care.